We're given 3/4 to the 1.5 power multiplied by 2/3 to the 2.5 power. And we want to simplify this. So it's good to think of the 1.5 as just 3 halves, and then the 2.5 as just 5 halves. So then we can split this up. You can think of 3 halves as just 1 plus a half, and then 5 halves as 2 plus a half. Okay, so 3/4 we'll have it to the first power and then multiply it by a half here. Because whenever you have the same base, like if you have x to the n times x to the m, when you have the same base, you just add the exponents. And then similarly, you can do the same thing with 2/3. We'll have squared and then to the 1/2 power. So we can handle first doing the 3/4 to the first and then 2/3 squared. We know 3/4 to the first is 3/4, and 2/3 squared is 4/9. So then all we have to do is 3/4 to the 1/2 power times 2/3 to the 1/2 power. And so because they both have the same exponent of 1/2, you can bring these all inside. So you can multiply the 3/4 and 2/3 and then apply the exponent. And then when you multiply 3/4 and 4/9, the 4's cancel, and the 3 and the 9 simplify to 1 and 3. So you're left with 1/3. And so now what we have to do is cancel out the 3's here, and then the 2 and the 4 becomes 1 and 2. So it's really 1/3 times 1/2 to the 1/2 power, which is equivalent to saying 1/3 times the square root of 1/2, which we can just put it as 1/3 times 1 over square root of 2. And now if we multiply top and bottom by square root of 2, we get square root of 2, and then square root of 2 times square root of 2 is just 2. Multiply that by 3, we get 6. So the final answer is root 2 over 6.